Hello, my name is Abe and welcome back to Tiny Rogues. These rogues sure are pretty tiny. Lately we have been going into different runs trying to unlock characters and also die as the Esper. Esper, I feel like I should be trying to roll a a unarmed build. But what do we have to unlock? I will roll a mental dice here. Mid-row right. Ascend on the infernal throne as the thief. Which one's the infernal throne? Probably hell, right? Now where's the thief? There needs to be like names on these character icons. Are you the thief or the wanderer? You're the thief. On critical hit with a primary attack, your next primary attack also deals a guaranteed critical hit, but it cannot trigger itself, which means that your guaranteed critical hit will not guarantee a future critical hit. I wonder though if, well, I guess you'll do a normal roll for a critical hit, probably. 10 dexterity is insane. That is a ton of stats. You have thief hood, thief gloves, dagger, dirty job. This is one of those characters where you're gonna have a lot of stats to begin with. And Metafusion says get the Demon Slayer. How do you unlock the Demon Slayer? You unlock the Demon Hunter, probably what you mean, as Ranger Infernal Throne. We'll do that on another day. I mental randomed thief. We'll play as the thief. What do we start with? Honestly, I kind of like starting with the bums. So I'm gonna continue that. And what did we unlock recently on our bonfire? We unlocked secret rooms are guaranteed and mimics are in pairs, but that doesn't seem to work properly. The mimics don't seem to actually attack correctly. I also don't want to make weapon types more common because he starts with a dagger. I will, however, put this point into, we'll put it in easy mode, why not? Okay, and Cinder level is 6. I guess we could bump this up a little bit if we want to actually get more points. Faster mastery leveling up, but honestly, I kind of like where we are right now. Let's play game, okay. And hello, welcome Mason the Wolf. I'm back earlier than last time. And we're opening up with a game that's not Gungeon on today's stream. It's not Gungeon Day. What do we have? We have the dagger. It's bad. We have the thief hood, a 50% critical hit multiplier, allows attempting to pick a lock when you don't have keys. Very interesting. And grants 5 dexterity on the gloves, allows attempting to pick a lock when you don't have a key. So do we have 15 dexterity? So we don't start with 10 dexterity, we start with 5. The character select screen just showed that we had 10 because we start with gloves that give us 10. That's a little bit of a like lie. That was very dumb. Just lost, I don't know, something. That's a little bit of a lie. I really thought that we would actually get a, oh, we're gonna have to try to lockpick this. A 10 dexterity start, but, well, it is what it is. That's actually very easy to pick the lock, by the way. Now here's an interesting one. Meat Shank or Mimic Chest, which is gonna be 2 chests, which is gonna be 2 different mimics. I think I'd prefer that. The Meat Shank did get upgraded due to our luck, which must be 1. Yeah, you tend to start with 1 luck on a lot of these characters. But I'm not gonna be using the melee weapon. I'm gonna be going into dexterity. We have 10 dex. Let's go for the wooden chest. There's another secret right there. Okay, this chest is a little absurd. I don't have my dashes back. Okay. What the hell kind of a mimic was this? That was absurd. I almost died. We did get a couple of weapons out of it, but that was not a very like fun fight. What do we have? magic scepter and an axe melee plus 10% critical hit chance, and insanely more damage, like 5 times the damage output, more. Holy crap. It's also an epic weapon, which is freaking awesome. And then we also have a crappy disintegration scepter. Inflicts a stack of disintegration, reduced damage. I'm very happy with this melee Axe of Despair. It has no damage scaling, which is very interesting though. I wonder why that is the case. But this should be a lot easier for us to work with. I'm very glad I went for that soul heart previously, because we would be dead if we didn't have that. And now we'll start leveling up a little bit here. That was an absurd start. I'm being told that is a Dragon Slayer mimic. That's absurd. Like, that's a really hard fight to do early. And then also, because we have, oh my god, this is a great weapon to have early. He died in like 4 hits. Because we had, somewhere we have like a debuff where your first floor dash is super slow. I think it might be the Cinder perks. So my first floor dash takes like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 seconds to come back. You can't really dodge. Halves a chance of curse taking effect, plus 5 strength. Bear pelt cape. I suppose we should go for protects you from cursed once. Mana potion, random effect, god awful dagger. Let's move on. Metafusion says Dragon Slayer chests only start appearing from like floor 5 onwards. 1 key. That means that bonfire perk that we took that makes chests, or sorry, mimics doubled, is exceptionally dangerous. Because if it can give you a chest that you normally shouldn't be able to access, you can have situations like that where it's like, you're not supposed, you need more to dodge this. This is a very difficult to dodge game. Whatever, you know, we lived, we're fine. Just level up, forehead. Okay, let's read these while I drink my coffee, which is now in a thermos, so it's gonna stay warm for longer, but unfortunately, it's not gonna keep my hands warm. And the problem with it being in a thermos is that it doesn't cool off that quickly, so it's still too hot. It is burning my tongue. Dexterity grants lucky hit chance, better chances for critical hits. Gain between 5 and 35% increased attack speed depending on the dexterity scaling of your weapon. You know, I'm realizing because this has no scaling, that's why it has such good base damage. This is a very good weapon to get early. Later, it'll probably lose effectiveness. During combat, periodically gain a stack of precision that grants critical hits 2 times per second. You lose all stacks after you've dealt a crit. I'd rather just have the lucky hit chance, guaranteed permanently throughout the entire run. On completing a combat encounter without taking damage, gain a stack of raised morale. Up to 10 times. I mean, this could be up to double damage if you don't get hit 10 times, but honestly, I'm just gonna go earned luck, and I have a reason for this. I'm not gonna forget that secret room, but thank you for the reminder. I wanna take lucky hit chance, because if we turn this into critical hit build, then we can scale into that. Critical hits grant X, grant Y, grant Z, and we also have guaranteed crits after a crit. So we have like, I wanna go into synergies, that's what I want. We are over encumbered. Periodically launch a missile that explodes, dealing 1,000 damage every 8 seconds. It's good, but we already do that amount of damage just by attacking, so it is not something that we particularly need right now. This could be a very good opportunity for us to also take equipment that's like plus chance of on a lucky hit trigger, and then we can just go into lucky hits, we can go into critical hits, we can go into, you know, on critical hits, etc., etc. I like it, I like it, I like it. Precision is really good with Thief, it says Metafusion. It's interesting because I feel like we could take Precision, which will increase the chance of scoring critical hits, but theoretically, if it, I don't know, something in my head tells me that you want to spread out into different characteristics for your run that can synergize with one another. And so I feel like going into lucky hits means that now we can take dexterity, buff lucky hit chance, and then turn that into other pieces of equipment that have on lucky hits. When you non-trigger lucky hit, do something, and then we can have that type of scaling happening. Right now it doesn't matter because we just do a god-awful amount of damage. Like, this guy is going down faster than I've ever seen him go down on floor freaking 2. Amon says, I love Gungeon, I love that you're mixing things up and not feeling like you have to play a certain game for us, your audience. I feel like people are liking Tiny Rogues. 2 stamina, very good. Increase weapon damage but reduces attack speed. Grants 1 mana star. On dash, your next primary attack is a guaranteed crit. So on dash, we would actually have 2 guaranteed crits because we are Dirty Job. But I'm actually just going to take the extra 2 stamina, which I feel like is very nice. And we need to go down to Hell. So it's not Law Shop we're looking for, it is Hell Shop. Metafusion says, personally like Tiny Rogues more than Gungeon. I mean, we've just played a lot of Gungeon, haven't we? So mixing it up is nice. I feel like I've also learned my lesson from the previous run. I want more health. I'm going to try and spend more money on this run getting HP. More souls, let's say. Because last run as the Esper, we just died. Well, because the run sucked, but also we just died because we didn't have more than 2 HP. We couldn't survive one hit from the boss and then dodge. So, well, and not dodge, let's say. Explosion grants instability and armor break. More top end damage, less low end damage. I don't like that. I don't think that's a very good debuff. Swords drain mana. Each point of mana grants more attack speed to mana draining weapons. More attack speed. That could be good if we end up having a weapon that synergizes with this, but we might not. 2 spinning blades actually could be okay, but probably not that good, I think. None of this is actually particularly great. This does synergize with the armor we have, but I don't really like the buff effect from it. Instability kind of sucks. Armor break is okay. Armor takes more damage. This is not a sword, this is an axe, so it won't even synergize with Spellblade. I guess we'll go Spinning Blade. I was kind of hoping that they would orbit at a larger radius, but maybe in the next room they will. Yeah, okay. So here's what I like about this. It's bleed. And so if we get synergies for when targets are bleeding, that's okay. Spellblade can help. Actually, Spellblade literally can't help. It can help if I use the magic mana scepter, but we just do way more damage with this. And it synergizes with our crits. Very short range, deals damage, fears on hit, adds to the minimum damage rolls taken. Fear and Intimidate could be pretty good together, but... Pawn shop? I would probably sell everything. But I'm gonna go for the gold, because that does require a key. Oops. He's trying to punch him. Never punch your carrot. Bombs or Tavern? You know what? Tavern doesn't seem that bad. Because if there was a locked black market, we could become evil. Show me your weapon. Yikes, not the best weapon. You should really try to find something better. I doubt you'll be making it very far. What? Oh, right. Show me your weapon. Magnificent. Love it. I have faith in you. Take this. I thought he thought the Axe of Despair was a garbage weapon, but no, I was just showing him my fists. Take a look at these guns! Mwah! Mwah! I guess don't sell your money because you're gonna go to the shop. We don't need keys. If we can lockpick, we don't need keys. Increased explosion damage. Could be good for later. Seagust Jr., welcome, how are you doing? Metafusion says you need something that is rare or higher. For that guy who's like, show me your guns. He doesn't like my guns, but these guns are pretty rare though. I will buy the gift box, I like it. I'll buy the strength for experience. I will maybe buy the explosive quiver if we end up getting a bow. We are a dexterity-based character. We have 22 dex. I didn't realize that could give you flask refill. That's pretty neat. Increased damage over time, not particularly great. You know what? We don't need it. We don't need it because we don't have a bow, and we're not exploding shots. Let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about the keys either, because apparently we can just lockpick, and it's actually not that hard. It's not that hard to lockpick. I'll go for a little bit of strength. I want to have some strength for equip load. Accessory or a ranged weapon? I'm gonna go accessory because we do need an accessory. We have a kind of like a garbage protects yourself from curse accessory, but we don't really care about that at all. Because we can equip that when we see something that we want. When we see some equipment that's like, hey, I would like to I would like to go down this doorway, which is gonna curse me. I can just equip this, do the combat, and get cursed. Well, get uncursed. All right, what do we have? Increased magic. Grants an ice ball orbital. Currently we have +2 stamina, probably better than that. Offhand, frost orbital. We could take this because this is a one-handed axe. Increased damage with magic weapons. Not particularly good, so I will go for the offhand orbital. So we are just an orbital thief build today. Okay, acceptable. And now we've burned out our debuffs from, you know, starting a run. Dragon Slayer stash 2 bombs. I don't think we need... Well, we can pick the lock. I'd still rather go for the bombs. So this axe, the thing about it is that it will start to scale a little bit poorly because it doesn't scale with dexterity. 100% crushing hit chances with lucky hits. Current lucky, oh, it's very slow. Current lucky hit chance is 22%. I guess you could just mouse over the weapon and it tells you. Not particularly great. I mean, it is just straight up, I think, worse than our axe right now, but oh well. Rare weapons or gold? Dude, I don't think we need a rare weapon. We have a good weapon. Yes, it could give us a bow, but just give me the gold, man. A gold could turn into anything, even a rare weapon in the future. Int or consumables? I will take int for the, I guess 1% critical hit chance. I mean, we need to stack up crit if we have lucky hit. Currently crit is 18%, it's not too bad. Dexterity. We could just take the 2 bombs and then purge the amulet, but I'll go for the salad. I know it's -1 strength. Someone in chat said a while ago, don't ever go for stuff like this because it does not actually improve your stats that much. It's fine, I think, because we will level up out of it. And we can just get strength later. Sure, we're not gaining any stats out of it, but what we are gaining is a level which can help us on this boss. I never said never. Never say never. Never, never say never again. On non-triggered lucky hit, trigger a chain lightning Yes, we want this. Enemies take increased damage equal to the reduction of their movement speed. Good for a cold build. On the tally of 5 primary attacks, your next primary attack deals a guaranteed critical hit and triggers your on-dash effects. Yo. This is also tempting because this is 2 critical hits every 5 attacks, right? I also like this, though. If we're building lucky hits, e.g. earned luck, we could have like 30 or 40% chance of just triggering chain lightnings, which is really cool. And then this can enable some sort of a lightning-based synergy. So would you rather have more crits or lucky hits giving you chain lightning? Functionally, they're both more damage. I feel like Lightning Conductor might be a little bit better because it does enable another damage type. But if we can get very high frequency of critical hits, this is also really good. Again, it is 2 guaranteed crits every 5 attacks, but we have 23% lucky hit chance. I'm gonna go Lightning Conductor and scale dexterity more. So sue me. Another salad. Magic Scroll. On non-triggered lucky hit, triggers a star to fall that deals damage. That could be very interesting. It's the star bow. This isn't even upgraded. Same attack rate. Scales. Triggers stars on lucky hit. Higher range. You know, it is good, but it's uncommon. I think I'm just gonna go for another salad. Get some more level ups. And we don't have any money, so we'll go for the gold. There's another benefit to the lightning. It is shock, makes enemies take more damage. Not bad. Dice. Thank you for the dice. Man! One of us tells the truth. The Council of Rats will now judge you! On behalf of the Order of Dexterity, we judge you as worthy! 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 On behalf of the Order of Strength, we judge you as unworthy. Unworthy. Unworthy! On the Order of Intelligence, we judge you unworthy. 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 Grants +3 dexterity. I mean, that's totally fine for me. I would like a charm. Shambling Mound. I don't think I should have skipped his intro. I don't know if I've seen this guy before. Nobody can know. We cannot let you leave. I think I've seen him before. He seems familiar. Okay, I do need to get in there. Sometimes it's very difficult to have the opportunity to heal on these fights. What are you doing? We need more health, though. We also need a bow at some point. Metafusion says, I find melee characters harder in the start because I have the perk that makes your starting weapon class more common. I really like the epics are 30% more common. I don't understand how to work with those bonfire perks because it's like legendaries are more uncommon, but legendaries are more legendary, and then epics are more common. Is it worth it? I don't know. Granting a minor fire, cold, lightning, and poison infusion. I do like that. Or we can get 25% increased orbital speed, which doesn't matter as much. So I'm gonna take mystical wrappings, I think. Well, I think I probably will. Well, who cares about orbital speed? What I like about this is that you can get synergies that go through fire, cold, lightning, and poison, and like you can buff your damage type depending on how much DOT is on an enemy, etc. It's minor buffs though, right? Combat start triggers also trigger when bosses enter phase 2. Does that mean in phase 2 you would get 2 of these? That would be kind of sick. Whatever, I don't care about the charm, so I'll take this and we can just sell it if we have to. Yeah, still no evil shop, so I don't really want to spend my souls, but I think I will right here for HP. Because if we ever get hit once, we're dead. Now we have to get hit twice to die. To die, die, die. We are gonna be on the lookout for a new weapon though, because this thing is, it's starting to get outclassed. It's still good, but we're gonna need a weapon that actually scales with dexterity, I think. I will take the event. We need a wheel for classes like Gungeon 37 entries, says Metafusion. What, for randoming this? There is a random button in this game. Oh God. Try to snatch the cheese. Try to snatch the cheese. In case I need inventory, let's dump some stuff. Got it. Permanently increases max tipsiness by 1. Got it. Got it. So we could have 6 tipsiness. Adds +1 tipsiness per stack. And tipsiness decreases every 10, right? Here's the thing. Oh, you can't break the pots? I thought this was gonna be Zelda. Sure. Does that show up anywhere? Tipsiness? Stacks 0. I don't know, defense? General? Hello? All right, well, here's the thing. So you have 1 tipsiness per booze effect, up to 6, defined by the amount of heart containers. Every 10 rooms, you lose a booze effect. At random, I assume, okay. I don't know if there's like a tipsiness build in the game, but it just does seem, it seems like you would have to have an infinite amount of booze. But you don't know when you would ever find like a tavern, so I don't know. All right. Sell it. That's it. I thought that said poop knife. It said prop knife. What is this? Oh, fear on hit. 1 gold. You can take my missile vest. And I'm gonna keep this, because I think this could actually be pretty good. We'll go to the shop. You know what? I'll keep it, we'll go to the shop. Plus 15% lucky hit chance. That's pretty good. Current lucky hit chance is 29%. Mana potion or offhand shield for block and armor. I mean, that's actually pretty dang good. But I also really like this. Just permanent lucky hit chance, basically. We don't have enough money for this, so can we still buy this? We can still buy this. Which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna equip this over the orbital as soon as we get 70 weight. And we'll go for the max mana star. There might be a situation where we go for a magic-based weapon. Are you trying to heal? Dang cleric. Gold or consumables? We'll go for the gold. There's a trait that makes booze permanent. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen it though, but that would make sense. Your lucky hits intimidate. Enemies and bosses take more damage. I mean, seems pretty good, and then it'll also, it's not gonna be viable for the boss. If we have the wedding dress, no, we'd have to get the wedding ring, which I am gonna guess is an accessory, and then we would gain lucky hit chance per weapon upgrade level. That doesn't seem that bad. Doesn't seem that bad at all. Summon or boots? I'm gonna go summon. It's the Pied Piper. That's like thematically appropriate that he has summons. Hey, we're gonna get an evil shop finally. All right, is this coffee cooled? It is not. Oh my God, I'm gonna open it so that it like airs out a little bit. It is still freaking blisteringly hot. I'm burning my tongue. Each donkey grants equip load capacity. Actually not bad. Increased poison hit damage. Increased damage with crushing hits. We don't crushing hit, that could be good. Increased critical hit multiplier. That is a synergy I can get behind. We're critting all the time, and we're gonna crit all the time as we get the lucky hit chance up. This is just more damage. Beautiful. Give me my evil shop. Going to the evil shop. +3 strength. Grants 1 stamina. I guess some charms don't have attunement. Increased magic find. I kind of like that one, honestly. Can we buy all of them? 24, we can buy 2 of them. We are also partially evil. I didn't mean to buy that, but I guess we do want it. Please give me 1 stamina. Then maybe I can dump the kimono for the tuxedo. And the magneto. What does booze do? Booze is just like a temporary buff, kind of like a potion, but it's based on a unique mechanic. The unique mechanic is it's booze, not a potion. All right, we don't need 5 stamina. So let's equip the tuxedo. And now we have 44% chance of intimidating, which makes enemies take more damage. Seems pretty good to me. All right, I don't need your help. Get out of here, fireplace. Also, doot. I guess we're gonna be doing a doot floor here. Burger. What the heck? We're gonna need more. Oh God. We're gonna need more range soon. These bosses are gonna start to get very complicated. By the way, disposable welcome, and Valerie Hillary as well. How are you doing today? When you inflict bleed, you inflict poison. On 10 primary attacks, gain trigger mania. Increased trigger damage and lasts 4 seconds. Trigger damage is all damage that comes from effects that explicitly use the trigger keyword, e.g. on lucky hits trigger. Or when you deal a critical hit, gain berserk. More attack and movement speed and lasts 8 seconds. So this is essentially permanent berserking. Very frequent trigger mania. I gotta read lucky hits. Lucky hits roll 2 times for critical hits and define a chance to trigger certain effects on hit. On non-trigger lucky hits. So this would trigger mania. I don't think this doubles the damage of the crit from the lucky hit. I don't think that's how it works. But I think what it would do is it would double the damage of lightning conductor And I think that's it. So originally I was like, hey, that's going to be good. It'll double our damage with all the lucky hits. That's not how it works. It doesn't double the damage of lucky hits. It doubles the damage of anything that triggers from the lucky hit. So I think we want berserking. We should at all times have more attack and movement speed, pretty much. 20% more attack and movement speed in the last 8 seconds. Yeah, that should activate almost all the time. Because at the very least, with what's our current lucky hit? 46% lucky hit chance. We should be triggering some lethal blows frequently enough. I would want to wager. I'm gonna go for the bombs. You know what? No, I'm gonna use a dice. I want a new room. Yeah, I'll go for the pair. I need to find more stats, but we need to find new weapons at this point. This is still an okay weapon, but it is gonna, I mean, it is getting outscaled. I want bombs for these. Lederhosen. Why does this show up like 99% of the run? Plus 10 to maximum tipsiness. Shop or bombs. Please give me a black market. Right, that's tavern, not a shop, you dummy. Minus 25% chance for curse to take effect. Increased damage dealt to chilled. Increased damage per maximum block you have. That reminds me, still can't equip this. And then a gun. Reduced damage because it's slow. On dash, your next attack is a guaranteed lucky hit. We don't need that. All right, that's a skip, unfortunately. I'll take a Borger. Without a bomb, I cannot access the secret room, unfortunately. I need more stats. Lockpick it? No, okay. I guess I'll take a resin. Should have gone for the, you know, I should have re-rolled. That's an opportunity to re-roll when you'd have no way of taking advantage of what you get. That's cursed. I'm gonna go for the flask refill. Hey, Crabsies. Epic item, set item. Give me epic, give me a new epic weapon, please. Tiny human, me big. He disappears for a little while. That's not bad. It's not a bad amount of damage to have. This guy's getting, like, harder, I think. Oh, right, I forgot that you summon ships. Didn't take any damage on the floor, I think, so we have an option for 4 pieces of equipment. And that is a bow, it looks like. +1 luck. Okay, hold up. On non-triggered lucky hit, shoot a beer mortar at the target, dealing striking damage. On non-triggered lucky hit, shoot a pretzel projectile at the target, dealing striking damage. So we have a bit of a synergy here. Body armor. Oh, we can't equip both body armor, though. Oh, come on. On dash, shoot an apparition projectile of yourself. On the tally of 2 primary attacks, shoot darts at the nearest enemy. Well, I can't really replace the thieves' gloves because I really like +5 dexterity. We don't need it, but I like it. Actually, we can totally equip the shield, I'm realizing. I don't know. Give me +1 luck. None of the other stuff seemed interesting enough. But we do have 58% chance of a lucky hit now. Dun, 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 dun. Gold or alchemy? We definitely need gold. This is a surprisingly not very, like, money-heavy run, but I think we just need to find another pawn shop. I mean, we can lockpick the chest and we can lockpick the door, right? Let's do it. I was thinking about re-rolling, but we shouldn't because I can actually access what I need to access. Now we don't have a bomb, so again, I can't access the secret room. We get a mail breaker sword. Inflicts armor break. What a terrible weapon. I will go for the rare weapons there. Man, we really do need more bombs. I guess let's go for a mana potion since we're not gonna need it. We'll take the weapon so we can sell it. Laser rifle. Increase attack speed. Primary attack deals damage. Each point of mana additionally grants lucky hit chance. It is a mana drain weapon. Primary attack deals cold damage. On critical hits, trigger an icy burst. Accordion, +3. Gains more attack speed per stack of tipsiness you have. So this is your synergy weapon with the Lederhosen. And a lot of beer. But beer's expensive, man. Kinda like the laser rifle. Super high attack speed. Deals energy damage, who cares? High range, high variance of damage, but could be good. Oh my god, that actually seems really amazing. All right, we'll take it. Let's go to the pawn shop and start dumping all this garbage. Like, I think we don't need mystical wrappings anymore. Kimono, we don't need. Winter Orb, we don't need. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the Lederhosen, but if we can find the Gamsbart, maybe we can take advantage of that. Mystical wrappings. I don't think I'm gonna get rid of Lucky Hits Intimidate. So let's dump this, and protects you from getting cursed, but breaks in the process. You know, just dump it so I don't have to worry about it in my inventory. We'll keep the Lederhosen. Beer's expensive, you're not Eastern European, I hear, says the Nor. Beer's expensive in this game. Shop or bombs? Go to the shop, maybe we can buy bombs. Grants 25 to 30 gold. Every time in the past, luck has buffed gold, it hasn't changed it. This is worth it now. Immunity to push and pull. Increased damage dealt to bosses, reduced damage to non-bosses. Primary attacks deal damage with the winged axes and grants tailwind with both axes hit. Primary attacks deal a lot of damage and hit twice. I like what we have right now. Do we need boots? What is happening? Oh, when I use the, when I go from the two-handed to the one-handed weapon, the shield activates and it takes up too much of my, like, equip load. So when I look at the boots, it's like, you're gonna be overwhelmed if you wear the boots. I think we're just gonna go for the gold. All right, that seems pretty dope. Did they just remove mana drain as a mechanic? I think they did. Many bombs. We have to go many bombs. I'm sorry, Tavern. I need the bombs. A set item or a random potion. You know what? A weapon or more bombs. You know what? Dice. Give me more dice. Lots of lightning coming in. It's a magic weapon, so we can actually scale with the mana stars we have. Accessory, body armor. Lucky Hits Intimidate. I guess we'll go for the accessory. You dare to enter my frozen domain, I'll freeze you solid and shatter you into a million pieces. All right, yeah, whatever. Your feeble tricks are an insult to my kind. I've had enough. I've also had enough of you, my friend. This weapon is super accurate. The North says, on your disc, did you have a channel list or anything with game suggestions? Didn't find any when I checked. No, just at me and just go to the gaming channel, at me, and then I'll see it. Have a Metroidvania I will pitch to you, says the Nor. Pitch it to me in the Discord, I will see it. On dash, your next primary attack is a guaranteed ruthless, double top end damage, increased physical damage, adds your invincibility duration after taking damage to the duration of your status effects. Can I look at that value, please? Defense? 2 seconds. So 2 seconds more status effects. Or increase melee damage dealt to bosses. I mean, that's a pretty good shield. Block and suppression versus block and armor, but it's very heavy. We're not gonna be able to equip it for a long damn time, but none of this other stuff actually seems good at all. This buffs the damage of the axe. Ability duration after you taking damage to the duration of your status effects. Who cares? Look, I'll just hold this just to have it, I guess. We're going to the evil shop. We're gonna be super evil. Yeah, we still need more evil. I do like iframes after a dash. Grants plus 20 power. So literally, this is plus 20% damage. That's pretty good. I can only buy one thing if I buy that. Otherwise, I can get intelligence growth combined with iframes on a dash. But plus 20% damage, plus 20% AoE is pretty good. I do like the higher lucky hit chance, though. That's probably worth some amount of damage. Let's go for this and this. We're gonna be super evil. Dump the plus 3 dexterity for the quarter second iframes after a dash. And we'll move on. Okay. Hold on, I gotta do a coffee check. Also, Disposable says, I'm officially 25. Happy freaking birthday. Merry Christmas, by the way. Okay. Roughly room temperature, not room temperature, but roughly, you know, safe for the mouth now. Delicious. Let's go for the pear. I would very much like to level up one more time, if possible. That's why it seems hard to aim. So I'm noticing the laser rifle, it actually shoots a 2-hit burst. So it's not 38 to 550, it's, you know, 480 to 1,000, I think. I think, unless it's counting that as part of the 7 attack speed. I don't think it is, but you never know. Let's go for a level up. It doesn't seem that bad of a weapon right now. I like it. Your attack speed is always the base. Percent modifiers affect damage at 200% of the value. Total attack speed modifiers right now are 41% and 50%. What does that mean? Your attack speed is always a weapon's base attack speed, but percentage modifiers instead apply to the weapon's base damage. I guess I just don't understand why it says plus 41% times 50%. Well, what does that mean? between 5 and 35% increased attack speed depending on your dexterity scaling. So that's just more damage. Increased stats from dexterity, no stats from strength or intelligence means that we would lose a very minor amount of equip load and damage and mana star regeneration, but we would gain critical hit chance. We would gain 30% attack speed, 15% movement speed, and 30% lucky hit chance. Is this the time when I take Alacrity? The difference between increase and additive and multiplicative. But so here's the question then. Will steady strikes mean that any additive attack speed modifiers are lost and don't provide any value? Because this doesn't say all modifiers to attack speed instead apply to the base weapon damage. They say percent modifiers. And if percent modifiers, I guess they're both percentages. One is an additive, one is a multiplicative. I'm a fool. I think I understand it now. I'm looking into the wrong thing, okay? But I kind of like intuition. We would get a ton of attack speed up and a ton more speed. And our lucky hit chance would basically go to 100%. It would go to 100%. Every hit would be a crit. Every hit would be a lucky hit, rather. Yeah, I mean, we would have to unequip nothing, which I like as well. Dude, I'm doing it. I've never taken intuition before. So now we have no equip load and no crit hit chance, but 62% increased attack speed, 31% movement speed, plus 62% increased lucky hit chance. And every point of dex is now worth 2 points of dex, technically. Now the int potion isn't really worth that much, but that's okay. 20% increased damage at close range. We will never be using that unless we have a synergy, which we don't. So let's go for the pair, because that's 2 points in dexterity. I don't know what hit me, but I accept that something probably hit me. Let's go to that event. You feel watched. I don't know what that means, but we do get Defy Death. Refreshes each floor. I think I had this on a run recently and it didn't save my life, so I don't know how to think about this. We will go upgrade our laser rifle because this thing is freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal. This one's stamina, magic find, increase +1 luck. We're not gonna die yet. We don't need to equip it. Need anything forged? Now we don't really need the beef, do we? Where's the beef? Random potion, treasure rock. Well, I guess we're going treasure rock. I don't think I've ever had a run with this much of one stat. Yo, we did go into red mana. Hold on. I don't know how we went into red mana, but we did. Now we're not in red mana anymore. I don't know how that works. You feel watched, item called Watcher spawns in inventory. I mean, I know that this, look, I know it's a giant eye, it says Watcher's Charm, but it says you feel watched. Here's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting there to be like eyes in the walls, you know? I'm expecting to be watched. Salad. That's a mimic. Bible. Each pixie refunds mana drained by your weapon. No, thank you. It's a money chest. We got bombs, flip-flops, the RPG, and a sniper rifle. What? 100% critical hit chance when you're standing still. Reduced damage but does explosive damage. We've had this before. pretty huge AoE, we've got to be honest. We probably don't need the Axe of Despair anymore. It's a little old. I'm starting to realize we don't crit. Even though we have a 97% lucky hit chance, our critical hit chance is 5 because we lost our intelligence. So we need things that buff that, but we still have very good lucky hits, which are applying debuffs. A lot of our critical hit chance was the Axe when we were using that. I guess the sniper rifle might be kind of nice because it does crit when you're standing still. Well, let's go for the offhand. So tiny, so rogue. That hit me? And I'm poisoned, apparently. All right, I guess screw me. Sapio Scion, welcome, how you doing? Asks, is RoboQuest any good? I like roguelite games, but I am an FPSer at heart. Go look at my Let's Look At playlist on YouTube, Sapio Scion. I looked at the game. It's very fun. If you like those types of fast-paced action FPS games, it's pretty good. Increased lightning, 10% increased lightning damage, really? We already do intimidate with the tuxedo, so I guess we'll take the block plus stamina shield. It's a little bit lighter than the round shield, but you still get that one block every combat, theoretically. Man, our equip load is absurd right now. Uncommon, set, keep the set, drop the uncommon, let's go. Did you see that? Things are not going to get any easier. Cake! I guess we'll take some cake. What's our... We can reroll mod or traits if we want. So if we don't like intuition, we could replace it with something else. I'm starting to realize we're not actually doing critical hits that often. The lightning conductor is working though. Spinning blades is kind of trash. Maybe we'll just reroll that one immediately. Hunter's patience. After standing still for a half second, mark the healthiest enemy. Grants lucky hit chance. Oh, good. All right, you know what? I think that one we can probably say replace it. Advanced ballistics. All range damage is always considered to be at close range. That's interesting because we do have plus 20% damage at close range. In fact, we don't need the accessory anymore because we already have like maximum lucky hit chance, but we can't put this on because it makes us over encumbered. That's what you get for getting rid of spinning blades. Spinning blades is not that good because it just wasn't doing that much damage. This is lighter. Is this currently adding to our equip load? Equip load is currently 50. No. 15 equip load. What could we dump for increased damage at close range? You know what? We don't have critical hits, so the multiplier's not that bad. Intelligence is 6. We would have 6% crit hit chance. No, we don't need to replace intuition. We could replace berserking. I'm gonna do that. Mana Forged Bolts. The heck is that? On draining an accumulated amount of 1 mana, trigger a volley of magical bolts that deal damage. We're gonna have to replace that one at some point. Because I was thinking we don't actually have any. Oh, I equipped some boots. We don't actually have anything that allows us to crit. Actually, the sniper rifle does when we're standing still, I'm realizing. But we don't have, when we're moving, we don't have anything that guarantees crits. If we crit, we trigger another crit, but that's not what we want. I'm also thinking there wasn't the opportunity for guaranteed crits every 5 attacks, which would have been nice, but whatever. What are the flip-flops? Lucky hits, guaranteed cursed hits guarantee lucky hits. Well, that's terrible. I'm gonna dump the bazooka. I'm gonna dump the round shield. All right, we should move on. We got stuff to do. When you drain 1 mana, you trigger bolts. Bomb or loot rock? Gold or dice? Give me dice. The damage is pretty good from that. I can re-roll our upgrade again. Mana Forged Bolts can become Dreamer. The hell's Dreamer? Each point of mana additionally grants more top-end damage to your mana-draining weapon. Well, that's also not particularly good, but that's okay. Quad Blasters. Deals energy damage and inflicts diffusion. What's weird is that I think this just means that you do double damage after 4 hits. God-awful Tinkertop Crossbow. Critical hits with this weapon cause the next attack to repeat, and that gains 100% lucky hit chance. Magic primary attacks deal dark damage, 100% cursed hit chance. I guess we'll take Quad Blasters. Dude, we need a freaking pawn shop. We're never gonna be able to equip this, but it is high quality. Dump the... Sorry, Leader Hosen. Range is not the best. Damage to single targets I think will be very good though, because every hit gives you diffusion, which means that it accumulates the damage and then bursts the damage every 4 attacks. So that seems pretty good. We'll do it like this. Really want to keep this Lederhosen, but maybe not. Defy Death, don't need it, +1 luck. You know, we really don't need the luck. Take the Defy Death charm, an additional hit before dying, and then give me, sell the bazooka. Keep the Lederhosen. I don't know why. I want the Lederhosen to work. All right, axe. Let me axe you a question. Flip-flops. Clover. Shield. I would still get rid of Dreamer. Sniper rifle. Then if I get a little more equip load from like a charm or something, I wouldn't mind, I think, going for the increased damage at close range. Right now, though, it puts us overweight by 5, which is not that bad. Okay. Selling the leader, Hosen. I'm not. I don't trust myself to actually find the other piece of the puzzle to make that weapon work. There you are. Am I understanding diffusion correctly? When you hit an enemy 4 times, when you hit an enemy 4 times, they will explode into the damage that they've taken. All range damage is close range. Ranged attacks at close range deal 100% crushing hit chance. Guarantees to roll top end damage. Dude, that's actually really good. Like, that's really good. No, the lock is broken. How could I? Why are the guns flashing as well? Also, we do seem to crit more often than I would expect. Bombs or a shop? Dude, shop. Each point of dexterity additionally grants increased dash length. Eggshell helmet breaks when hit. Percent modifiers to movement speed also applied to damage dealt by your companions. Increased orbital speed while moving. We can equip these boots. Look at the dash length. What? All right, that's pretty crazy. Woo. Thank you. Is Keen the next stream just come back with that one? Just have to at least try the slippers. I mean, I have to try the flippers, the flipper slippers. Like, okay, am I understanding diffusion? Consumes all stacks to deal 100% of accumulated energy infliction damage as energy damage upon reaching 4 stacks. Stack lasts 4 seconds. If you hit an enemy 4 times, they explode into 68,000 damage, something like that, I think. Let's give it a shot. I mean, they are taking a lot of damage. Actually, here's an idea, right? Can you hit them with an energy weapon, then switch to diffusion? I don't know. Set item. Well, we can lockpick it. Do we need booze? Don't really need booze. You know what? I will take broccoli because it is still double effectiveness. The increased dash distance is terrible, by the way, but this is very funny. Please. +1 to your weapon upgrade level. Oh my god, it's the wedding ring. Lucky hit chance per weapon upgrade level. Accessory. We don't need it. But then again, we also don't need the lucky hit chance. It's already effectively guaranteed, so this is just more damage. Yeah, we'll attune it. Does it say explode? I thought it was still ST, says Nor. I don't know what ST means. It doesn't, it's, the diffusion is not an explosion of AoE, it is just damage on the target, I believe. But yeah, I don't know. Let's just fight. Let's fight the abomination. I mean, we are doing a lot of damage, which is always a good thing to see. Oh, a single target, ST, gotcha. Vows of Fortune activated. And then something else activated. Oh, we got this. Lucky hit chance is back up to 99%. What was it previously? I don't know, seems interesting. Arc Devil body armor. While evil, grants an Arc Devil companion. They do a decent amount of damage, and then grants additional dark damage. Okay, 40 equip load on the armor. Increased attack speed with ranged weapons while standing still. Increased ticks of periodicals. Resale value of items. I mean, we'll take the legendary, but I don't think this is particularly good because it's not like I actually care, hello friend, about doing dark damage, I don't think. Let's go to the evil shop. Increased damage depending on how evil you are. Yes. Just immediately buy that one. I will dump stamina for that, I think. That is very, very, very good. That Toggy says, why is the lightning perk an ooh face? Is it? I don't see it. Dexterity, we will go for that and continue to go for dexterity. I kind of do want to try the armor, but I think it's just going to be hard to enable. Oh, except, okay, you remember those flip-flops of lucky hits give you cursed hits? Gloom is a stackable dark ailment that makes enemies take more damage from cursed hits. And all dark damage inflicts doom. So every hit from us would inflict doom, which would make cursed hits do more damage. That would have been a good synergy had we kept those boots. We attack very quickly. I would also like more obsidian dice, I think. Because I want to be able to re-roll, I think, Lightning Conductor. The lightning damage is very good, but we're not synergizing with lightning damage at all, so I think at this point it would be worth getting rid of. It was very good early, like the damage helped us a lot for crowd control, but at this point, take the salad. Just a salad. Hey, knock it off. What? You hit me. Take the dexterity. I mean, just keep stacking it, right? All right, keep going for the dice. I don't think we've seen a secret room yet, so I'm keeping my eyes open for it. I'll take the soul heart. Come here. Bombs or repair armor? +1 to weapon upgrade level 3-4. This is currently a weapon level 3. This is currently weapon level 4. How does the wedding ring work? Oh, it applied the buff to all of my weapons. Okay, so we'd have to unequip it to upgrade the quad blasters, I think. Lightning makes enemies take 4% more damage. It's like, eh. Sylvanol, welcome though. Sour Lemonade, hello as well. Did you have a really short dungeon run? No, we just opened up playing this game, which is still fun and good. I think I'm gonna go for the bombs. Just need more bombs, man. I assume there's gonna be a secret room somewhere. Unless I already missed it, which is entirely possible. Oh no, we have long floors, that's what it is. Drops gold, grants bombs. You know what? Cake or gold? Give me cake. The long dodge is so bad, but also very funny. This is a mimic. And they're dead. That's a lot of potions. Legendary armor. Just 3 armor. Makes you massively encumbered. Ugh. Ooh. Okay, we gotta think about this. There's some very good equipment here. Hold on. Okay. First of all, 6 potions. It's all of the potions. Okay. There we go. And then, increased weapon damage per weapon upgrade level, increased equip load, increased damage at close range, ruthless chance at close range. And we already have crushing hit chance at close range. So we would have crushing, ruthless hits, which means maximum damage and then double damage on top of that. So this weapon would have 3,600 damage every hit. This weapon would have 67,000 damage? 6,700 damage, 6,800 damage every hit, I think. That's pretty good. And then we would dump the wedding ring, the tuxedo, the helmet, and I guess we can keep the gloves. How does this game work? I heard you talk about it in the previous streams of Sour Lemonade. So this is a bullet hell rogue-lite dungeon crawler. It's very bullet helly, and we have bullet hells ourselves that we can throw out there. I'm currently playing the Thief. I have 6 upgrades. I have a character class ability. Every time I crit, my next attack crits. I just drink a bunch of potions. You pick up loot, you build a character, and it's got a lot of stats. So there's my general stats, my offensive stats, my defensive stats, my miscellaneous stats. A lot of stats. You already had me at bullet hell. It's surprisingly bullet hell. You'll see on the next boss fight. But, yeah, so I'm gonna dump the, horseshoe pendant, because we don't need lucky hit chance. We'll take the diamond armor, go into the next room, and then we can use this bonfire to attune equipment. Attunement just means you can't change your equipment immediately. You have to wait 1 room. I can do it instantly here. So, our current damage is, on the laser rifle, 100 to 1,800. We're gonna equip the war belt, blacksmith helmet, the war boots, and now we're going to attune. I guess we didn't have to attune these, did we? And now the weapon damage is 120 to 2,400, but we're always gonna roll 2,400, and it's also gonna double into 4,800, I think. Let's see. So our perk, all ranged damage, is close range damage. Close ranged attacks are crushing hits. They roll top damage. Close ranged attacks are ruthless hits, which doubles their damage. Increased damage at close range is a damage up. This is also a 60% damage up. And then we have big equip load in order to equip everything. This seems very good. Let's fight the boss. He should get owned. Don't worry about death here. All right. We got him. Sour Lemonade, I'm sorry that I can't show you the bullet helly part of the game. Just says, this game don't look too hard. Yeah, really. Grants +2 to the upgrade level of two-handed weapons. This also buffs their damage by 40%, on top of the damage buff from being upgraded. On dash, your next primary attack is guaranteed to be super effective. They do more damage. Most enemies have a damage type weakness. Super effective hits deal more damage. I didn't know that. This is the first time I've ever been able to read the tooltip for super effective. I didn't know most enemies had damage types. Increased companion damage lowers your damage. We'll take the gloves, and we'll try to make the gloves work. But we need a little bit more equip load. We need like another charm to make that happen. A part of me does love these boots of you have an insanely high dash length, but it does screw me up so much. I'll take the normal dash length, please. Yeah, we'll keep a purge curse in case we need it. Actually, why don't we just... There we go. Takes a second. And this is your end game selection. You know, in the Binding of Isaac, you have a chance of going to Shoal or the Cathedral. You got Shoal, you got the Cathedral, and you have other. We're going down to Shoal. All right, our damage is absurd. And I love it. Cursed Golden Candy crit hit chance up. You know what? I would like that, I think. We don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of crit hit chance because we don't have intelligence. We're very dumb. There we go. And we're cursed? Yes, so use the spell curse. Now we're not cursed. How do the levels work, says Sour Lemonade. So we're on floor 11, room 2. There are 10 floors in the base game, 10 rooms per floor. So there's 100 rooms in the basic game, and then there's a few more after that if you have, like, you know, special levels. We're going to a special level. We're going to the true final boss of the Hell route. Sorry, the Hell route. Increased damage with non-crits. We actually don't crit that often, so sure. Increased attack speed. There's also a lot of really cool upgrades in Hell. Like, increased attack speed. Yada, yada, yada. You're a shop, but you're a soul shop. I don't have souls to shop, so I'm just gonna reroll. Booze or attribute? I'm gonna go attribute. Critical hit chance or key. I'm going to not use a bomb, but I am gonna go this route. It's a spike, that was a spike door. We took a little bit of damage walking through it. I wanted to save my last remaining bomb. So sue me. Again, I'm sorry I can't really show you the bullet hell aspects of it, but we'll get there, hopefully. Or actually, hopefully not. I would rather kill all the bosses instantly without having to dodge at all. That would be good for me. I don't think there's a secret room in Hell, unless I just missed it. Guaranteed legendary item. We have to. Can I equip anything? Oh, we get to keep Lucky Hit's Intimidate. That's very nice. Okay, well let's fight you then. Which dragon are you? Tiamat? Yeah, you're Tiamat. It's Tiamat. Tiamat's dead. Alright. Shouldn't there be an evil gun muncher? Well, it must be a super secret hidden room then. 'Cause I didn't see it. More armor. Grants +2 to weapon upgrade level Enigma armor. We can take that and we can equip it. That's awesome. We would have a maximum level gun. Well, actually not maximum level gun, but it is 40% damage buff. Well, again, weapon levels also grant +10, so it's really a 60% damage buff. You deal half damage, no thank you. Stamina Surge is permanent, gained from Green Blossom. Grants a Fiery Ball Orbital that deals damage. No, we're gonna take the Enigma armor, please. We're gonna equip that bad boy. We're gonna do 60% more damage. Now, we won't intimidate anymore, thanks to the body armor, the suit of Tuxedo, which means that non-bosses take 30% more damage, bosses take 15% more damage, but we should get more from the Enigma armor bonuses than we're losing from the Tuxedo bonuses, I think. And don't worry about these statues. They're like, hey, are you evil? Yeah, I'm evil. Heck route, gotta stay family friendly, says Sour Lemonade. Ah, heck, he's right. This coffee is still too hot. Sour Lemonade says, the SFX that plays when the boss drops loot is the same from a different game that I play, and I'm smiling so much. It's all stock sounds all the way down, isn't it? All right, no dice. Dude, I should be using the golden dice rerolls. I keep forgetting about those. I can reroll boss drops, and I haven't done it at all. Loving the music. I've had this happen before. In this level, you those enemies, they just die when their attack runs out. You can't actually kill them by continuously shooting them. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for things to die, I guess. It's a little loud, I have to admit. Increase attack speed, 2 bombs. Well, I can't purge curse anymore, so no thank you. Should have kept that amulet. No secret room, none that I've seen. Equipment chest? Yeah, why not? So he will not die until his attack runs its course. Annoying. Requires key. Oh, I can't lockpick. Right, okay, well, never mind. I can blow it up. What happens if you're cursed? So, there are 2 different mechanics in this game called Curse and Lucky Hit. Or rather, it's called Cursed Hits and Lucky Hits. Lucky Hits roll for critical hit twice and use either. Cursed Hits roll for critical hit twice and requires both. So really, it just affects how much you crit. But then on top of that, the luckier you are, the more likely you are to get upgraded room rewards. The cursed you are, the less likely you are to get good room rewards. They get downgraded. And that's, as far as I know, it. There's also equipment that synergize with it, like whenever you lucky hit, shoot a lightning bolt. Whenever you cursed hit, do more damage. So there's other stuff, but relatively minor stuff. Enemies and bosses start to become jammed. They actually don't. There is a demon that follows you around sometimes, though. Okay. Dexterity, we have 5 equip load to work with. Plus 2 to weapon upgrade level from the armor has been fantastic. That's a ton of damage. Critical hit multiplier from the spiders, not super effective. Current critical hit chance is 12%, not that bad. You know, if we drop the gloves, we could equip this armor, but I really do not want to, because our current legendary armor is so good. Overcome one final obstacle before ascending the throne. It's, I've sensed the growing darkness within you, eagerly awaiting this very moment. At last, a worthy contender for the infernal throne. It's Hell, the demon of hell. He's dead. Whatever. It does get a little bullet helly, but he's dead. And I got into red stars somehow. This is your final endgame loot of hold this key so you can access more like endgame things. Then we sit in the throne. Take a sip. Ah, hint of strawberry. If only you could remember what a strawberry tastes like. Take a sit on the throne. Sour Lemonade says, take a break from nuclear throne. You've accomplished the impossible. You've become the embodiment of evil. I still think it's weird that you become the embodiment of evil by buying at a shop. You engage in capitalism and you become the embodiment of evil. Actually, that does make a lot of sense now that I think about it. All right. Our crowns become experience for the Firelink Shrine bonfire. Nice. The game does have ascension levels called Cinder modes. You turn on whatever modifiers you want to make the game harder. And we unlocked a new character. We unlocked the ninja? On dash summon, let me try this one more time. On dash summon a shadow clone weapon that uses a different weapon. Sorry, let me try a third time. On dash, summon a shadow clone companion that uses a different weapon and grants a different effect, depending on if you're using a melee, ranged, or magic weapon. Okay. There are, by the way, there's 32 characters that all have different play styles. More to unlock. We still have to complete all of these objectives. And that's one of the ending routes in the game. There's another one that ends in the Celestial Heavens and another one that ends in, I don't know, Death's Lair, basically. And as this game's currently in early access, there's gonna be more content coming soon, quote unquote, including a alternate final boss. There's gonna be more final bosses on top of this. So, I mean, I can just look and show you. Beyond Good and Evil, the bonfire challenges you to uncover the secrets of the Abyss. That is not available in the current edition of the game. There's also a meta progression tree. I can spend 2 points. What would we like? Turn that off. Even though this was very good for dealing with that Demon Slayer chest, which was fantastic. Nambi says the final boss is hydration. I want to check these out. Legendary weapons are less common. but they come pre-enchanted with legendaries. Epic weapons and equipment are 30% more common. I mean, epics are very good. I hate that you have to lose legendary commonality for that. And you have to take adaptability or dedication, which is also a little annoying. What else can we have? Floor 1 always contains a shop. I don't know why that's good. Equipment and weapon chests have a chance to have more items. With each consecutive item sold at the pawn shop, further items are sold for more. Blacksmith can remove negative enchantments for free. Default blacksmith can upgrade weapon upgrades to level 4. I mean, buffing the blacksmith seems really good. Bombing treasure chests give you more money. Curse is less likely to seal a trait in the trait selection screen. Gain a better chance that food rewards are of the higher of your attribute types, or gain +1 free attribute to your lowest level on floors 2, 4, and 8. 2, 4, 6, and 8. Free trait rerolls only on the last, only on the first. More influenced by the types of traits you already have, or always contains a trait of your lowest level. Then multipliers, and then reduces alignment, which is kind of pointless. I never know what to take on these. Boss rewards that guarantee rarity guarantee that or higher will be offered. Black market always contains a smuggler giving companions. Tavern gains a better chance of having a black market. Actually, I kind of like that. So floor 3 contains an armory. Pawn shops are now guaranteed on 3, 6, and 9. Taverns on 3, 6, and 9. Blacksmiths on 3, 6, and 9. I think pawn shops. I like stockpiling money and then or items and then selling it. Better chance for black markets. Booze is cheaper. The nurse healing is cheaper. Tavern rerolling is cheaper. There's a lot of good upgrades here to get in the bottom left section of the map here. Enchanting has a chance to result in legendaries. Ooh. Sick. Okay. I think that's pretty okay. Fun run. I like this game. This is a good game. It's just fun to play and fun to build a build and see your build in action and see your build work. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at the various links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Tiny Rogues.